Hello my dear students, let's start today's Ganit Pramina lecture. In today's lecture we are going to solve question number 9 to 14 from the exercise 14. Okay, see here question number 9 is a bus from Buldhana bound for Nagpur leaves at 9:40 am and reaches its destination at 5:10 pm. How much time does it take for the journey? Okay, so this is the problem based on the chapter time. Okay, we have done a lot of practice about the time. We have yesterday you have solved the exercise also, practice from the maths textbook also. So see here, this is question number 9. Here the leaving time or starting time of the bus and reaching time of the bus is given. We have to find how much duration, how much time that bus has taken for the journey. Okay, so see here, whenever we have to find the duration, time taken for the journey, at that time to find that duration, what we have to do, we have to do the subtraction. We have to subtract the starting time from reaching time. Understood? So that we will get the duration, and whenever starting time is given and duration is given and we have to find the reaching time, at that time we have to do the addition. We have seen the problems based on this concept. Okay, now this here duration we have to find. Okay, so since we have to find the duration, we have to subtract starting time from the reaching time. So first write the reaching time. At what time bus has reached to the reached to the Nagpur? 5:10 pm. Okay, 5:10 pm. Now one more thing is that now this time 5:10 pm, since pm is given, that means this time is according to the 12-hour clock. Okay, so first we have to convert this time according to the 24-hour clock. Now you know how to convert. Add 12 plus 5, 10. So we will get 12 hours and this 5 hours, 17 hours and 10 minutes. So 17, 10 hours. Okay. Now leaving time, that is starting time. What is that? 9:40, right? 9:40 am. This is also according to the 12-hour clock, and we have to convert it to 24-hour clock. Now here, since this time 9:40 am, there is am, right? So when there is am, at that time while converting into 24-hour clock, this given time write as it is. Okay, because it is less than 12. That's right. So less than 12 and am. So write as it is and write it hours. 9:40 hours. Okay. So this is the reaching time. This is the leaving time according to 24-hour clock. Now we have to find the duration. For that we have to subtract. Okay. So what we have to do? Subtract this leaving time from the reaching time. Hours and minutes. Here 17 hours 10 minutes minus 9 hours 40 minutes. Okay. Final. Now how to do the subtraction of the time? Here also we have to do the subtraction as usual, but there is little change. Don't subtract this way, 0 minus 0, 1 minus 4, directly don't subtract. First check that in minute column, the minutes which are above, that should be greater than the below one. Okay, so here 10 minus 40, is it possible? Directly think about the minutes. Here 10 and here 40, is it possible? No, because 10 is smaller than 40. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to take 1 hour borrow from our column. Okay, hours column. So from 17, let's take 1 hour borrow here. 1 hour. Now when 1 hour will bring in the minute column, at that time it will get converted into minutes, right? So 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. Okay. So 1 hour we have taken borrow, that means we have taken 60 minutes borrow in the minute column. Now these 60 minutes and these 10 minutes, total how many minutes? 70 minutes. Okay. So we have now 70 minutes here, and from 70 minutes subtract 40 minutes. Now here in the R column from 17 hours, 1 hour we have taken borrow here. How many hours remain? 16, right? Now do the subtraction. 0 minus 0, 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 16 minus 9, 7. 7 hours 30 minutes. That is, so the bus has taken 7 hours or 7:30 hours for the journey. Understood? In this way. Then see question number 10 is 20th September was a full moon day. The next 3 full moon days fell after 29 days each. On which date did the third full moon day after that in September occur? Means, see, the given full moon day is on which day? Full moon day is Purnima, right? On the day of Purnima there is full moon day. So full moon day, given full moon day is on 20th September, okay? And you know, next full moon day will occur after 29 days each, okay? So in this pattern, when third means after this, when third full moon day will occur, that we have to find. So you know, for one full moon day, how many days it is taking? One full moon day. For one full moon day, how many days? 29 days, right? Then for three full moon days, how many days it will take? How many? 29 days, right? 29 into 3, that is 87 days. 29 3 is 87, okay? So the third full moon day after this will be after 87 days. Now this 87 days after 20th September, 87 days means which date, that we have to find. So here starting with the September, because from September it is 20th September, that's why still in September month we are getting some days. You know, September has how many days? 30, right? 30 days. So from 30, these 20 days subtract. Remain how many days? 10 days from the month of September. Okay. Then October, how many months? How many days? 31 days. Okay. Again in November, 30 days. See, we have to make 87, total 87 days. So here 30 plus 31 plus 10, total how many days we are getting till November, till the end of November? 71 days, right? So till the end of month of November we are getting 71 days. And for 87, still we want 87 minus 71 equal to 7 minus 1 6, 8 minus 7 1. Still we want 16 days more. So these 16 days means from which month? December, okay? So 16 days from the December, that means the 87th day will come on which date? 16th December, right? That means the third full moon day will occur on 16th December. So third full moon day after this, after 20th September, third full moon day will occur at 16th December, right? The 16 days of December, first 16 days of December. That's why 16th December. 16th days means on which date? 16th December. Understood? This is it. Then see your question number 11. A watch was set on Monday at 6 a.m. Next day on Tuesday, it showed 5:56 at 6 a.m. How many seconds does it gain or lose per hour? Now this question is also about the time, okay, about the watch. see, whenever watch doesn't work, the battery of watch doesn't function properly, at that time what happens? Our watch lose some time, means remain back compared to the usual time another watches. Okay, so here also this watch is same like this. On Monday it was, when it was said, it showed time 6 a.m. right, 6 a.m. in the morning, that is. But on Tuesday when it was 6 a.m., when the time was 6 a.m., that watch, the watch in this problem, it showed time 5:56 a.m. 5:56 a.m. right? That means in usual watches, another watches, the time was 6 a.m. but in this watch the time was 5:56, means still not 6 o'clock. That means that watch is remain back. Okay, remain back. How many minutes remain back? 6 a.m. and here 5:56. So for 6 o'clock, how many more minutes are required? 1 hour means 60 minutes, right? So here 5 hour 56 minutes. So for 60 minutes, 4 more minutes are remaining. So 4 minutes remain to 6. Remain to 6 a.m. That means this watch is 4 minutes back. 4 minutes back. That means this watch has lose 4 minutes. Now we have to find that how many seconds does it gain or lose per hour. Per 1 hour, how many seconds it has lose or gain. But it is fixed that watch has lose 4 minutes. Watch has lost 4 minutes in how many hours? From 6 a.m. Monday 6 a.m. to Tuesday 6 a.m. means how many hours? Do you know? Monday 6 a.m. to Tuesday 6 a.m. means Monday morning 6 a.m. till next day 6 a.m. means one complete day, that is 24 hours. Since 6 a.m. Monday to 6 a.m. Tuesday is equal to how many hours? 24 hours, right? So watch has lose 4 minutes in 24 hours. Okay, 4 minutes in 24 hours. Now since we have to find seconds, so let us convert this 4 minutes into seconds. So 4 minutes is equal to how many seconds? 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 4 minutes means 4 into 60, that is 240 seconds. Means in 24 hours, that watch has lose 240 seconds. Then in 1 hour, how many seconds? Dash second. So to find how many seconds that watch has lose in 1 hour, we need to divide 240 seconds by 24 hours. Okay. So 24 ones are 24, 24 tens are 240. So 10 seconds. That watch has lost 10 seconds per 1 hour. Understood? So I hope you have understood these problems. Problem number, these 3 problems write in your notebook. After that we will see next.